Kid Citizen is a really collaborative project, and it actually came about with the teacher approaching me with a project she wanted to do and link with the community and get out to show career pathways and such. And eventually I realized, I was like, well, we have some other resources here. Why not collaborate with the community radio station? So Radio Communautaire Missisquoi 99.1, CIDI, is our partner on this, our main partner, and we broadcast our work on their radio station.
It's a community project where we're getting our grade 11 ethics classes together, paired up with local senior citizens to share knowledge and stories about the community and their life experiences while living in the Chateauguay Valley.
Our proposition was to bring an aromatic garden into our schoolyard, as well as an outdoor classroom.
To me, I think it's an invaluable experience. You know, to see the faces when the kids, when they came out of the recording, they were like, yes, I did it! And they were just so excited, and it's just a wonderful feeling to see your students so confident and so happy and so successful. I mean, that can't be wrong. So, yeah, sorry, I'm just crying again.
So community service learning is a strategy that asks students to learn and then address an authentic need in the community. And that might be an intergenerational need to learn about their local heritage. It might be environmental, by having a school garden where they grow food and can it for local community members. It can really be anything that students are having voice, they're learning to make a difference in their community.
Everything about this project is meant to be student generated and student led, so they're there at the grassroots and engaged with it. It's their project.
Students that sometimes struggle at school or don't necessarily do well academically seem to shine.
These kids come in, they sit down with the seniors, and you see them change automatically. All of a sudden, they're more polite, their gestures are completely different.
You could learn the same things in a classroom looking at a smartboard, but they wouldn't stick with you.
The students that are always the keeners are extra keen, but the ones that typically take a lot of effort to get the buy-in have been easily bought in.
I find sitting in classroom on your chair for a whole day really boring, but with Jeremy, since we do so many things that we can't get bored, we keep jumping from one thing to the next, but we cover it all. Yeah, we're outside, we play around, but we're still learning.
Meaningful learning happens when kids are proactive, their hands are getting dirty, and they're seeing the results from beginning to end.
I never thought I'd do this. It was fun for me, and I hope I can do it again.
We got to see what it's like and how easy we have it now, I guess, because it seemed a lot tougher back then.
This experience will also help me plan gardens at home and just planning things in general.
It's a project that everyone should do because it's come from the kids, so they've kind of been the ones to have the idea, and then we just run with it.
And it has ended up being an absolutely wonderful experience and a very worthwhile project.
I think it's so important to realize that there are experts out there. And when we open up our schools to experts, students learn exponentially quicker than if someone who sort of knows about it is teaching them.
If we only focus on one type of need, we won't have a global educational system.
Teachers, we would really like to work a lot with you. The nonprofits are there. We want to complement what you're already doing, what you're already teaching, and we want to help you to bring it alive in the community.
The Provincial Resource Team, the PRT, works with community learning centers to help them with training, with identifying grants, and really working to support community development agents and teachers and principals to develop a community school.
And for high school students to be able to say that they've been part of something published is something that for their toolbox or their future.
Some of my friends and family thought it was super cool that I was singing on the radio and other people could hear me.
This is a way better experience to learn from elders rather than reading something in a book or a diary or a biography. I think actually talking to the people is much more helpful and insightful.
I think it's really important to inspire kids, and the way to make inspiration happen is to bring in someone who is passionate about what they're doing. That's our goal.